back. It's been so long. Hello, hello. I feel so shy. I haven't spoken in so long. I don't know how to speak anymore. Hello, hello. Tadaima. It's gonna take a little while to get used to speaking again, but yes, as you may have noticed, I can speak again. Yippee! Yippee, yippee! I'm finally I was gonna say I'm finally better, but I am still sick, I would say, but I can speak now, which is a big improvement. I can speak and I can eat food, which probably numbed my throat before we go further. Okay. You're expecting it to be raspy? Yeah, I had I've been able to speak for 2 days now. And I really wanted to stream the second I could speak. But I forced myself to at least have 1 or 2 days, you know, off stream. Because even though I can speak again, my throat is still very bruised. It's not good. I still don't exactly sound the same just yet, but I'll get there. I also have a bad cough, so if I'm coughing, please excuse me. I'll try and mute though because they're pretty. 1 second. Because they're pretty deep coughs. They're not they're not like it's like coming from the deepest crevice of my body and it's like so it's not the type of cough you would want to hear. But hello everybody, I'm so happy. It feels, I'm so nervous. I feel myself shaking a little bit. I've missed you guys so much. And in the time that I was gone, FB, thank you for the gift subbies. I did see them. I thought it was super sweet of you to gift when I wasn't streaming. So I wanted to make sure I said thank you when I come back. Hopefully you can hear me say thank you. And Azure, thank you for the 18 months. And Grandpa, thank you for the 23 months. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Wow, yeah, it feels very weird to be back, but I'm very, very happy. Thank you for waiting for me. I don't know if you've seen, but I've set up some waiting rooms for next week. I hope, fingers crossed, touch wood. I hope I'm fully chilling after today. Today is my test run to, you know, just see how it goes, how my throat feels after stream and stuff. Oh, thank you for the gifted subbies. Thank you. But yeah, thank you guys for waiting for me. I'm not gonna lie, it has maybe been the worst week of my life. It has been a horrible week. And when my voice started to come back, I just couldn't even speak how I have always spoken. It was like a different voice, and I was, you know, freaking out. I was like, am I just never gonna be able to stream again? Am I just never gonna be able to sing again? Because I couldn't sing either. But yeah, I'm a little bit better. Hi Mezcal. Yeah, Mezcal came back like 2 days ago. Andrews, thank you for the super. But yeah, it was maybe one of the worst weeks of my life. It was truly horrible. I was in a lot of pain. If you don't know, sorry, I should probably say TLDR. I've had problems with my tonsils on and off for a few years. And they just decided to get super bad recently. And yeah, I just had 2 massive tonsils and that were blocking my throat, and yeah. I've never seen someone get so sick before. You didn't even see me. What do you mean? She was all by herself. Yeah, I was all by myself. Feels bad, man. But yeah, I had a pretty gnarly case of tonsillitis. Very sexy, I know. Very sexy. My throat was pretty much blocked. I was in a lot of pain. I was in so much pain I couldn't really do anything. Like, you know, it's like, oh, when you're sick you should rest in bed, but it wasn't even like rest, you know. It was more just like I physically cannot do anything other than sit in bed. Like, I was in so much pain I couldn't even like read a book. I couldn't watch like a video. I just couldn't focus on anything. But yeah, it was some rough days. I was still cleaning up a little bit, hopefully. I'm really hoping that I don't end the stream and feel any sort of pain. So yes, today is my test. My desk right now looks like a pharmacy. It is insane. I have like 3 packets of paracetamol. I have like 3 packets of ibuprofen. I have like 2 packets of throat sweets. I have 2 different throat numbing sprays. I have 3 packets of penicillin. I have a packet of propanolol. I have everything. I have everything on my desk right now. If you need anything, I've got you covered. But yeah, I've always been a bit scared of pills. I'm definitely someone who avoids taking. I've just always been like that. Do you know, if you have like a headache or something, I've always been the type to just not take anything for like a migraine or whatever, because pills are a little bit scary. I've always been a little bit scared of pills. But I had no choice but to take them. I'm still on. I still have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. I still take 8 penicillin a day. But in the peak of it, I was taking I think I was taking 8 penicillin and also 16 painkillers every day. Which was a lot. It's a lot for someone who really doesn't like taking pills. Yeah, I was jacked up. And I also popped some anxiety meds every now and then. Tittles, thank you for the sub. But yeah. I ate the pills too, but I had to learn how to swallow them. I can swallow them, I just don't really like them. They're yucky. They say what the problem is. Yeah, I explained it just a minute ago, but it was basically just super bad tonsillitis and TLDR. My country's healthcare is doo-doo and they won't help me. And I basically just have to sit around and wait for it to happen again, which sucks. She was off the perk, but I felt like a drug addict. It was crazy. The day, holy moly, one of the best feelings ever was, so I take my penicillin every 4 to 5 hours, and every time I would just take all my meds together. So whenever I take my penicillin, I also take 2 paracetamol and 2 ibuprofen. So, you know, I take those 4 times a day as well. But then when I was having my penicillin, the best feeling ever was on some days I was like, wait, I feel like I don't need it today. And you know, like slowly coming down, what is it, like down doses was really cool. It was a really good feeling, you know, like one day I was like, oh, wait, this time yesterday I would have had 4 doses, but I've only had 3, and it felt super good. Stop saying the P word. Penicillin? Why? Crazy they didn't help a little sick girl. If I was there, I'd give them a stern talking to. No, because the doctor's trip was so embarrassing. Let me have a drink. But yeah, I didn't finish my painkiller talk. I'm on no painkillers right now. I haven't been for a few days because I know it's not good to rely on them too much. Your body has to do some of the fighting by itself. But yeah, the doctor's visit was very disappointing, and I had 2 very embarrassing moments. So after I had to go to the pharmacy, and my card declined. My card declined like 4 times because I don't know the pins of any of my cards, and I know this is very bad. I know that's very bad to admit, but I feel like pins are a thing of the past. Like, I feel like a card pin is the equivalent of carrying physical cash. Like, why would I know that? So yeah, I couldn't get my card to work, but luckily I set up like it on my phone or whatever. So luckily that worked. And then as I was leaving, you know, that was kind of embarrassing, but you know, whatever, it happened. People's cards, you know, people get their pins wrong all the time. So like, if that was mild embarrassment. Next embarrassment was I turned to leave the pharmacy and I can't open the door. And it looks like it's an automatic door, so I kind of just stand there for a second. And then it doesn't move, so I like reach out and grab it. And then I can't, it doesn't move. So I glance over at the man behind the counter and I'm like, oh, is the door broken? And he's like, no. And then there was this man who had just come in the door and I had just watched him come in the door, so I don't know why I asked, is it broken? And then she just like opens the door for me and he's like, oh, it's fine. But I was pulling on the wrong door, but I was a sick girl, I didn't know. And then yeah, I already briefly mentioned that one to you guys before, but I have a different story that I haven't told you guys because it was too embarrassing. But I told my Scarlett, and she was like, "You have to tell everyone." So you have to understand, I'm a very shy girl, and sorry. You know, I was very nervous about this doctor business and I'd never been there before and I'm just very awkward in public, I feel like. Like, I went up to the doctor's counter, what's it called? Like the... Oh, what is it called? Where the secretaries sit? What is that bit called? What is that called? Why can't... Reception. Yeah. I went to the reception desk and... I asked like, oh, is this... I was like, oh, excuse me. Well, no, I had to stand there awkwardly. Everything is just awkward to me. I hate going outside. I feel like everything I do is just like... Everything I do is just wrong. Everything just ends up being awkward to me. Like, they were on the phone, all of the receptionists, so I had to just stand there and wait for them, and I was feeling awkward. And then finally one got off of the phone and I was like, excuse me, where is blah blah doctors? And she was like, this is it. So rude! So rude! And I was like, oh, well, it's my first time here. And she was like, okay. Please guide me. Please give me some guidance. She just didn't help me at all. And I was like, I have an appointment. But yeah, that wasn't that bad. And then, okay, fast forward to the worst part. I walked into the doctor's office, you know. My name has been called and I go in. Wait, I want a drink. Oh, my throat is not good from speaking. Please, disclaimer, this is the most I have spoken in like over a week now. I've been on complete vocal arrest, so if I sound absolutely horrendous, please forgive me. But yes, I walk in, you know, I get called up, I go to the room I've been assigned. I walk in and she's like, hello, and I'm like, hello, and then she's like, is it Miwa? And I'm like, yes. And then she's like, when is your birthday? And I was like, this. And then I sit down next to her. And then she stands up. And she has like an instrument in her hand. And she stands up. And I instantly... And you know, she stands up and I'm sat down and she like comes over to me and she has something in her hand and she's gonna check me and I'm there for my throat. So of course I think she's gonna look in my throat, you know, the same way the pharmacist did a few days earlier. So she approaches me and this happens in like slow motion in my head and I open my mouth. And I open my mouth and I stick my tongue out. And I look up at her Mark Zuckerberg style. Because I think she's gonna check my throat. So I'm like, ah. And then she's like, oh, you can close your mouth. You can close your mouth. I just want to test you, check your temperature. And she wanted to check my forehead temperature. So that was really embarrassing. And I felt like the Mark Zuckerberg picture. Ugh. Sorry, I just hiccuped and burped, maybe. So yeah, that was maybe one of the worst moments of my life. I just silently ahic out for the doctor. I'm glad it was a woman. I'm very glad it was a woman, because she had to lift my top up as well. I was very glad. It was a nice lady. She was very like motherly. She gave mother vibes. No double piece. No. I was not double piecing. Was I ahic out? Did she make you feel better? No. I gotta get to work. I'm super happy to hear your voice. Thank you. I'm sorry it's not the usual Miwa sound. Yeah, I think I'll still take a few days for my throat to get better, you know. Little bit. But thank you guys. You've all been typing very sweet things in the chat. I appreciate it. I feel so hyper aware of how bad I sound. But if you heard my voice recording on Twitter, or if you were there for the member stream, I sound so much better. Physically, I know you've heard those recordings of me where like you can hear noises, but before those, outside of those clips, I couldn't even make a noise at some points. It was that bad. Like Mezcal, my roommate, she went on holiday, which is horrible timing. She went on holiday like 2 days into me being sick for a week. And one day when I was super bad, she was knocking on my door, my bedroom door, because she'd gone down to get me some water and some medicine. And she was knocking on my door to, like, you know, ask to come in to give it to me. And I couldn't make a noise. I couldn't make a noise. And it was such a frustrating moment. Like, I could not make a noise. I couldn't even go like, ah. Like, I couldn't... I couldn't produce any sort of sound. It was really rough. I was like frantically messaging her like, I can't say anything. I can't, but you can come in. It must have been stressful. Yeah, it was stressful. It was also really sad because, you know, she was going on holiday and I wanted to like hype her up. I wanted to be like, are you excited? Are you gonna do this? You know, I wanted to like super hype her up for her holiday, but I couldn't speak to her at all. I couldn't even say goodbye. I just had to wave my hand to her when she left and like mouth bye-bye. Yeah, I'm happy. I can at least speak to you guys like this. I was so worried. I was worried. There was one day it got really bad and I kind of spiraled and I was like, am I ever gonna get better? I was so convinced that I would just never ever get better, and I was very scared, but yes, I am a lot better. I still have a fever, which is not good because it's very hot right now. So I'm just extra hot. I have my fan on for the first time today, which is bad because fans are bad for your throat, but it's too hot today. I have to take the hit. So yeah, I still have bad fever. Obviously, throat still damaged. You know, because my throat was so ill, so bad for such a long amount of time. It's gonna take a while to recover. Your throat is very delicate. So yeah, it's gonna take a while. And I also have a cough, which I'm not exactly sure why I have such a bad cough, but I hope it goes away. And I also cannot hear very well. I cannot hear very well at all, especially out of my left ear. So I can only hope that fixes soon. Hopefully. The post-illness sickness. Well, it's not post, it's still ongoing. But Ren, thank you for the sub year. Thank you. Are you still anti-clothes? Yeah. I'm too warm. But yeah, my hearing is very bad at the moment because, you know, all of that stuff is connected. I did a few group watches whilst I haven't been streaming. When well, not at the start because I couldn't watch anything at the start because I was in so much pain. But when I was finally able to sit at my PC, oh, it felt so good. I remember the very first day I managed to leave my bed and sit at my PC for, I think it was 2 hours. It was 2 hours maximum. And then I was in so much pain I had to go back to bed, but it felt very good. But yeah, when I've been doing the group watches, I was like, damn, I'm really sorry it's so quiet, guys. And everyone was like, what? It's normal. And then I realized my hearing was super bad. Alpha, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Whisper to keep secrets from her. No. Yeah, I just feel very broken. I can't speak, I can't hear, I can't sing, I can't do anything. But yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday I went out for I think I was out for maybe 2 or 3 hours for a walk. I had a little walk, and that was my first time being able to get out and move my body in like a week. So it felt very good. The air felt very nice. It must have been divine. It really was. It really was. Yeah. Felt good, man. Did Mezcal go with you? Yes. We went together. Even the speaking is fine. The thumbnail's good. Do you like the thumbnail? Wait, let me put it on screen so you can see it if you're on Twitch. Look how funny my thumbnail is for today. I kept looking at it and I kept giggling. I think this is so funny. I googled like I went on YouTube and I searched like VTuber drama. And then I just copied like a silly drama template. She couldn't speak. Holy moly. Who took her tongue? The red text, I know, right? The red text and then the black like glow behind it. So good. But I've missed you guys. I've missed you guys so much. Miwa in the black company. The only black company I'm in right now is the UK healthcare. Get me out. Can I be terminated from the NHS, please? I'm gonna give you a big hug. I don't know, I'm probably not a good hug right now. I have a fever, I'm sweaty. I've mentioned this before, but I've never ever been someone who sweats a lot. You know, different people or like different ethnicities just sweat different amounts, I guess. And I've never been someone who sweats a lot, even in like the peak summer, or like if I'm working out. I've never had like sweat stains or whatever. But this isn't a flex, by the way, because that means my body has bad heat regulation, so I do worse in the heat. So it's not a flex, it's very bad. But my fevers have been so bad, I've actually like been sweating for the first time ever. I was waking, not so much now, but when I was in my worst, I would wake up and my whole body would be like wet. It was a horrible feeling. Like whole body, it was horrible. Yeah, and that happened like multiple times a night. So I'm very glad that's gone. I've never experienced that before. And I felt especially bad because I felt especially bad because the whole time Mezcal was on holiday, I slept in her bed. And you may ask Miwa, why were you sleeping in Mezcal's bed? And I really just don't really have an answer for you. I just wanted to. I just felt like sleeping in her bed. Her room is a lot darker than mine. Like her walls are painted dark, whereas my room is very bright. So you know, I feel like when you're resting, it's nicer. But yeah, then I felt bad because I was having these like sleep sweats in her bed. So even though I was super sick before she came home, I changed her bedding for her. But it's really funny because her bedding is always like dark, you know? And I didn't know where she kept her spare bedding, so I had to put my spare bedding on her bed. So now she has white frilly pillows and a pink sheet and like a white ruffled duvet. It was funny to see her bed like that. But she loves my bedding, so she was very happy. She said it feels like sleeping in my bed, which she likes. Isn't it so weird how I really like Mezcal's bed and Mezcal really likes my bed? I feel like maybe people always just like what isn't theirs. You know? Like, I feel like maybe I would always find someone else's bed more comfortable. A Miwa-shaped sweat outline. Ew. It wasn't that bad. There wasn't like patches. It was not that bad. But you know, I don't know. You want fresh bedding when you come home. Longing for collection, perhaps. I don't think that's it. Actually, at least for me, I don't think that's it. But yeah, that's my story. I haven't been up to much. Because I physically haven't been able to. Can I get a pion pion? Yeah. Pion pion. I'm your first pion pion back. But I have... maybe I will show you secrets. Do you want to see a secret? It's not a secret, but... the only thing I managed to work on was a collab, which I've had in the works for a long time. Because me and the other collab girl, I won't reveal who it is, because hopefully it'll be finished next week. But yeah, both of us have been sick. It feels like we've been doing a relay race. But yeah, I have a collab. Here is a little sneak peek. I have a little collab ASMR hopefully coming out next week. This is your teaser. It's not very long, I will admit. I wrote the script, and I don't know if you guys have ever tried to write a script for anything, but I get this with ASMR all the time. I write so much, and in my head I'm like, oh yeah, that's 30 minutes. And then when I read it, I'm like, that took 2 minutes. But yeah, I think the audio will be like 15 minutes, so it's very short, but hopefully it's good. Yeah. Please rest so we can hear it next week. Wow. It's in the editing phase, so I already recorded it. I recorded my parts. When I hope I don't sound bad in my parts, but before I could even speak properly, I recorded those bits. Because I've been so excited about it. And I got the other girls recording pretty much just as I was sick, as I was like first sick, and I was like, holy moly, this is gonna be so good. So I wanted to do it as soon as possible. But yeah, hopefully ready for next week. Hopefully. Oh, sorry, I'm so congested. Quality over quantity. Well, I hope it's quality. Hopefully. Typical essay writing, 10 hours to write, 2 minutes to read. Yeah, I really felt like that. Mama, 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 mama. But I can eat solid food now, which is good. I'm still avoiding like scratchy foods, but yeah, doing my best. Is it Miwa still cute and congested? Thank you guys. You must have lost some weight. I have lost some weight actually. It was kind of weird. I noticed. I know this is a very weird part to notice, but I was like, my underwear is loose. I didn't know that was possible. But yeah, mezcal. She doesn't mean it in a bad way, but mezcal is like, you look so bad. She's like, you look super pale and you look really bad, girl. So yeah, I probably look a bit like a corpse right now. It doesn't help that Mezcal has been on holiday, so she has Mezcal tans so nicely. Mezcal is like golden right now. She looks so good. And then we like held our arms next to each other. Maybe I'll take a picture because it's funny. We held our arms next to each other, and I actually looked like a ghost. It was horrible. I hope she's babying you. She is, but she got annoyed at me already. I was sleeping and she was slamming in the kitchen. She was slamming. Like, we have one of those bins, you know, like where you pop the top and it goes bah, and then it like opens up and then you like push it down to close it. And she was just slamming, and she's very heavy-handed. And she was like, you know, just like slamming everything down. And I messaged her and I was like, can you please try to be quiet? Because she woke me up. And then I mentioned it when I woke up. I was like, oh, I'm sorry about the message. You were just a bit loud. And she like pulled a face at me like, pfft. You don't pull that face at me. You are so loud. You guys really are opposites. Yeah. We are opposites. We're super opposites. With the weight loss, the upcoming models reduce size are going to be based on reality then? What? But yeah, I don't think Mezcal's ever mentioned this on stream, but one of Mezcal's, I would say, one of her least favorite things about me is that I will just appear in a room. I think I move very stealthily, so I'll just appear in the room, and every single time she'll jump and she'll like scream a little bit and she'll be like, oh, oh. And I just always sneak up on her. But I'm not even trying, like I'm just, you know, it makes me feel bad because I just walk in, you know, like I go down the stairs, I walk into the room normally, and then she's like pooing her pants, and I have to apologize, but I was just being normal. And my mom also had that problem with me, so maybe I am just sneaky. My mom always hated that I was so quiet. She hated that I move. I need a collar with a bell on it. That's true. She's made me start like almost dancing when I go in a room so I can signify that I'm there. You walk with socks on? No, I'm mostly sockless. I'm sockless right now. I have one slipper on right now. Just one. Hi, Miwa. Hello. Hello, hello. Man, I'm so happy to speak to you all again. Everyone please pray God that after this stream my throat doesn't die. Grip is out. Yeah, kind of. I was thinking of going to get a pedicure when I'm fully recovered, maybe just to treat myself. Good luck. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I have no plans for the rest of the week. Maybe more if I do feel up to something, maybe something gorilla or gorilla stream, maybe. I don't know. It all depends how I feel after today's stream. This is my big test, so I'm seeing. Take the week at your own pace. Thank you guys. I really appreciate everyone. Everyone's been so patient with me, and I love it. Princess, I wish. When I was sick, I was having some I still am sick, but you know, peak sickness. I was having some very self-pitying thoughts. I felt bad for myself. No cute girl should ever be this sick and this alone. That's what I was thinking. I was in bed in so much pain, and I was like, no girl should ever have to go through this. Not that boys should, but I mean the alone part, you know? I was like, oh, like, I want to be babied. And then... And then one time, I think I was just, you know, I was very sick and very upset. I started crying because I was like, I want to be baby. I should be getting babied right now. So then I started crying and then I fell asleep. Mia should always be looked after, of course. Everyone should be looked after. But Miwa's back now. Miwa will look after you. I'm trying to shift through the piles of pills on my desk, but I don't think I have any throat sweets left. We must baby. Then where were you guys? Where were you? Where were you? But yeah, I was also maybe I should address it. I also posted on Twitter the chat chosen spicy scab. I hope you guys liked it. I apologize for turning off comments. I was just very anxious to post it, you know. I think I was just having a lot of anxiety about posting it. Also, please, no weird comments. The comments are off on the post for a reason. Who is the artist? Let me find. Chotto. The artist is called PPP 0123689. Yeah. That's my phone number. Yeah, they're a very good artist. Their work is very nice. I like them a lot. I hope you liked it too. Yeah, I hope you understand why I turned off the comments. I hope nobody was offended by that decision. I just I'm just an anxious girl these days. Just an anxious girl. I was offended to see mine hide it. I don't care. What? You were offended, but you also don't care. I don't blame you. Straight X users will say the darndest things. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to confirm. I don't really appreciate that, to be honest. I would like a more respectful understanding. Whatever makes you comfy. Yeah. I think it's just because of the nature of what it is bound to be one of those posts that goes beyond the usual reach, and then, you know, that was a bit more scary because I can mostly trust Miwas, but you know, other people I don't know. Not the tourists. Yeah. And also I'm not gonna lie, guys. Having a more petite body makes it extra scary to post those kinds of things. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that, actually. Why did my comment get auto-modded? I'm not seeing any comments held back. I don't see any. Maybe your internet booked out or something. Shrug. I got one auto-modded. I don't see any. I don't know, sorry. I don't know how to stream anymore. It's been so long. Probably Twitch being weird. Yeah, Twitch has become extra weird lately. I don't know if you saw, but they've changed the rules back, so you can't have a YouTube chat on the screen, which is so silly. But yeah, Twitch has been going crazy. But I'm very happy that my YouTube audience has been growing a little bit. I'm happy to see so many people on YouTube. How long did it take for you to click post? Maybe like an hour. It took me like an hour to decide how I wanted to post it. And then after I posted it, I popped some anxiety pills because, yeah, it was just making me super nervous, to be honest. Well, I hope you like it. The artist is very good. They also included 2 different, like, zooms. They don't really differ much, but, yeah, I've included them both just in case, I guess. One is literally just like a more zoomed in version, but yeah, I don't know. What if I just posted it privately? Yeah, I was thinking of posting it on my my side Twitter account. I was like, what if I just post it there? And then I was like, no, because this is a goal. It can't be something hidden, you know? People shouldn't have to, like, do a treasure hunt for it. Oh, Discord. No, that's a bad idea. Not everybody uses Discord. I think Twitter is the most accessible. And least bonkable. Like, for example, I don't know if you could post something like that on the YouTube community page. Discord would get nuked for that. Yeah, maybe. Miwa being brave. Yippee! Yeah. Well, it's been a rough week, guys. I felt so freaking useless and horrible. It's not it's not been a good time. just being able to do nothing all week, but I should not be too sad about it because I am recovering and I will be able to do stuff going forward. Yeah. Bad times have passed. Yes, yes. Taking time to heal is not doing nothing. Taking time to heal is the most frustrating thing ever. Like, you know, just being in bed, and like pretty much trying to sleep away the pain. Because when it was really bad, I couldn't sleep either. I slept firmly. When I say when it was really bad, it was about the period of 4 days. In the middle where it was super bad. And I couldn't sleep for longer than, I'm not kidding, maybe 20 minutes. Because I was in so much pain. So I would dread it getting to nighttime because, well, not even nighttime because it's all I did all day. I just laid in bed and then slept for maybe 10 minutes and then was awake. And then slept for 10 minutes and then was awake. It was actually the most miserable experience ever. I would not wish that upon anyone. It would actually be fine if you could actually be comfy while not streaming. Yeah, I know, that's what I kept thinking. Like, it's not even a nice rest. It's just I was just miserable. All hail the voice of Miwa. No, my poopy half recovered voice. But thank you. Sleeping while sick sucks. Yeah, it really does. It does. But I've been sleeping a little bit better. Everything has been getting better. I remember the first night after not being able to sleep for more than 10 minutes. The first night I slept 2 hours in a row. I felt so amazing. I felt unstoppable. I've read it a few times. Yeah. I would not wish this upon anyone. I truly hope none of you ever have tonsil problems. And I am also sure most of you live in countries where even if you do have tonsil problems, you have healthcare options. I think most of you live in countries where if you have what I have, you would be able to get fixed up. Replica, thank you for the sub here. I'm sorry you were so sick. I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you. Even though I keep saying that I don't feel fully better yet, it is an insane improvement from what I was even a couple of days ago. I do my best not to get sick. Me too. I'd simply tell the sickness to go away. I have heart problems. Getting treatment as we speak, it's rough though. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's so awful. I'm sorry. I hope your treatment goes well. Hey, I just got recommended your stream and don't know much about you, but I'm happy you're back to streaming. Thank you. I like your username. It's very cute. Yes, I am super happy to be back. Happy. My fever does not feel good right now though. But I've missed you guys. I've missed gaming as well. And yeah, someone mentioned it earlier. One of the group watches, I managed to do 2 different group watches. We watched almost all of Frieren, the anime. And what else? A film called The Dead Poets Society. Have any of you watched that? Cryo, thank you for the super. Welcome back, Miwa. Please continue to be healthy. Thank you. I will do my best. Thank you. That one's a classic. Yeah, I really liked it, but this is maybe gonna make me sound a little bit pathetic, but I've always been very sensitive to the topic of death. You know, we're all humans. I'm sure we can understand why. It's just one of those things that really freaks me out. And some days, I cannot consume stuff that have it in. And of course, almost everything has the theme of death in it to some degree, so I'm kind of asking for a miracle. So then if I'm having one of those days where I just don't want to watch something too like that will scare me or make me thinking, I always search. This is so zoomer of me, I'm so sorry. I always search the film on a trigger warning website. And I check the trigger warnings. And I think the sites are mostly used for like parents, seeing if their children can watch the film or not, because it's always like trigger warning. Image of boobs is shown in a comedic way for less than 60 seconds. It will say stuff like that. That's what it said for Dead Poet Society. And that was the only trigger warning it had. One of the main characters kills himself. And that was not in the trigger warning. So I was thinking, oh, we're just gonna watch we're just gonna watch a la 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 film, and there's no trigger warnings in it apart from a picture of boobs. Yeah, and then one of the main characters kills himself. But it was such a good film. I'm sorry I spoiled it for any of you, but it is a film from 1989, so I can only give you so much leeway in what I will not spoil. But it was a very, very good film. I will explain the premise to you. It's about a very uptight school for boys, and it's very prestigious. It's like a boarding school, and all of the boys are pushed by their parents to become doctors and go on to Ivy League schools, and that sort of prep school, and that they all are gonna become doctors and politicians or whatever. And then they have a poetry class, and a group of boys learn to indulge in the arts for the first time and express their feelings, and they delve into things like expressing feelings of love or fear, and all these uptight boys all learning how to open up a bit, and it was very nice. It was very beautiful. I really liked it, and there was a strong emphasis on because it was about poetry. There's a strong emphasis on how we all pass away, but I don't know, those words kind of embody us, and it was very cool. And I see all of you in chat mentioning someone called Robin Williams. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who Robin Williams is, and when we were watching the film, I thought chat was saying Robbie Williams. Cause I know Robbie Williams. I don't wanna rock DJ, cause you're making me feel so nice. Do you like any of Rowan Atkinson's films? Who is Rowan Atkinson? Mr. Bean! No, I always hated Mr. Bean. I'm sorry, I never liked Mr. Bean. I don't know, not as a person, maybe he's a nice person, but the character of Mr. Bean always annoyed me. Was Miwa even alive during Robin Williams' time? He passed away in 2014, so only just. Fair enough about not wanting to watch stuff with death. We all have stuff that bothers us, and we don't want to be reminded of. It was so hard for me to finish bottom tier character Tomasaki-kun because of some awkward scenes. It was unbearable. Well, I do watch some things with death in it. It's pretty hard to avoid. I've just got to be in... there are just some days where I don't want to see it. There's an occasional day where I would rather live in blissful ignorance. Mary, thank you for the 10 gifted members. Whoa, my voice. I feel like my voice was. Someone turned down my volume slider. As I was saying thank you. But thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. You guys have been very sweet. Are you guys excited for Blue Archive to release on Steam? Can I be a hater? Can I gatekeep one of the biggest franchises in the world? But there's gonna be so many tourists. There's gonna be so many tourists and they're not gonna understand. It's not in my Steam. Lol. You can get it from DL sites. Oh wait. So many tourists. Yeah, and they literally won't even know that I'm Hina. I'm literally Hina. And they will never know. Gatekeep all of them. Gatekeeping is mandatory. Wow, so many pro gatekeepers in the chat. Finally ditching laggy emulators. I'm sad it's not available for me on Steam. You guys live in evil countries. If your Hina and Blue Archive is on PC, that means we're getting a Miwa PC port. Yeah, Miwa on PC. The emulator runs perfectly for me, so I'm going to stick with it. Yeah. Yeah. Who even wants to play Blue Archive? Lots of people. It will probably be very popular among VTubers, I feel like, for the first week. I feel my voice like fading away. Stream the Blue Archive main story. Yeah. You have white hair and purple eyes, you should be Mitsuki. Well, Hina has the same. Hina has white hair and purple eyes. Actually. Lots of people want to play the game on Steam, including me. I need one of those fridges with a screen so Miwa can gatekeep my food. There's an Azure Lane character that has a bunny that has zebra brows. I don't know anything about Azure Lane. Oh, I know the unicorn person. Because someone said that they remind me of... that person reminds them of me or something. And Limalin. Oh yeah, of course. I forget Limalin is your lane. I love Limalin. Limalin is one of my favorite designs ever. Look for Laughing is your lane. I thought you were her. I get that a lot, but I don't really see it. It's just the twin tails. Luge Marlin. No. That's insane, cause you'd call me a laughy from was your lane. I wasn't laughy, I just had my twin tails out. I was me. The bunny suit is good too, yes. Pium pium. Wow. I feel sleepy already. Who knew speaking is so... Speaking is so tiresome. Mocktails, mixers, ice. The snacks are real nice. The most you've spoken in 3 weeks. It is the most I've spoken in so long. Time to rest your voice. A 1 hour stream? No. I cannot do that. Meow, 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 meow. Now I have the Ponies song stuck in my head. Mocktails, mixers, ice. The snacks are real nice. Soda, sour, mixed dry. I'm lit, you can't deny. Whatever you want, whatever you need. So cause you never, ever have to leave. Anything that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your pennies all away. Let the jazz master speak for you. I haven't played my guitar either because I've been sick. It ruined my progress. I always see... Do you guys see people live on Twitter? I always see VTubers and it says they're live on Twitter. And I'm not talking about Twitter Spaces. I mean like actually live on Twitter. And I don't understand it because this isn't an insult. This is not an insult. But the Twitter streams will always say they have like hundreds and hundreds of viewers. But then their actual Twitch stream will have like 20 viewers. But nobody watches streams on Twitter, so how does that happen? They're doing Twitter streams to promote their other streams. Pre-record yourself making various expressions with your VTuber model and someone else's gameplay on screen. And rest your voice and just type in chat. Some people do that. Not that exactly, but I've seen pre-recorded streams before where they're pretending to be live. It's strange. Musk faking the numbers. It must be. I don't know, the numbers never look real. The numbers never ever proportionate. It's very strange. Wouldn't that be weird if Twitter showed fake numbers? Yeah, that would be so strange and unheard of. I'm glad you're feeling a little better and that your voice is coming back, Miwa. And the big rabbits in your hair are really cute. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Try streaming and see what you get. But I'm not convinced it's real. Twitter stream shows how many people have seen the stream. Ah, okay, so all of those people that say are in my sidebar where it says live now, I will be counted as a viewer for them. I see. That would make more sense. That makes more sense. Twitter probably counts everyone who just scrolls by. That would make sense too. Cause I've just seen some crazy numbers. Ugh. Imagine if I got sick and I stopped hiccuping. And I was done forever. And it's off Kai this weekend. I didn't manage to snag up any meet and greets or anything. But as I posted, there is a drink inspired by me. But do you know the drink that was inspired by me? I didn't see it until days after it was posted. I was never told about it. The only way I found out about it is because another VTuber sent it to me and she was like, oh my god, Miwa Martini. And if that girl had never sent it to me, I would have never ever known, which is so sad. But yeah, I'm glad even though I'm not there, there is still a part of me, I guess. That's pretty freaking epic. What is your favorite outfit to wear at the beach? Like a flowy sundress. Three monitors, 4 different windows each, all unmuted, all to spoil your Oshis. I think you can Twitch only counts you as watching like 3 streams, so that isn't good. Miwa Martini sounds cool. I actually hate martinis personally, but I know they're very, very popular. They're like the cool thing. I have a very bad taste in alcohol. I don't like it if it tastes of alcohol. I think I have a slight alcohol intolerance here. I'd hope you hate martinis, your baby. Yeah, maybe when I'm a big girl, I will like martinis. Miwa, hello. I'm very tolerant to alcohol. Some people keep their mouth for too long and it ruins the teeny. The Miwa Martini doesn't have any in it, I think. But yeah, please enjoy the Miwa drink. I hope next year I can maybe have a meet and greet there, and also seeing some Miwa fan merch would be pretty cool. That would be an epic goal for next year. I have to become cool enough to have fan merch. I've been getting a bunch of those super fancy anime girl dolls on Twitter. They're really cute but slightly creepy. Yeah, I can never work out if I like them or not. Sometimes I think they're super cute, then other times I'm like, oh. I have a drink for the first time for a Miwa Martini. You've never drank? That's very cool. Isn't that just the new e-girl meta? You're just like saying random buzzwords. Most doll collectors are men, especially anime style dolls. Neither, that's cool. I have a lot of respect for people who don't drink and never feel bad about it. My eye is so... My eye kind of stings today. I think my body is just falling apart. My body is just withering away. My throat, my ears, my wrist, my legs are bruised as well. I have bruises on both of my legs. Don't ask how I got them. I keep bumping into things. Everything hurts. Yeah. We can rebuild her. We have the technology. Keeps me alive. Bruises, probably in a fight club. I kind of like bruises though. I don't know. I kind of like them. I think they're so like, it's so cool how there's so many colors in them. You know, I'm like, wow, my skin is purple. Oh no, it's yellow. You know, like it's kind of cool. Tika, thank you for the sub. I'm back. I'm happy to have you back and stop bumming into things, okay? I'm sorry. Thank you for the sub and shield. Thank you for the tip. Thank you. You should get a bruise tattoo. No, because then they won't shift colors. True artist. You don't think they're pretty. I think they're kind of cool. Bum. Bum. It's so warm. I think the world is against me today. A scar would be insane, or scars are really cool too. I kind of like everything like that. Why are you crying? Not gonna lie. If the world is against you, I'm against the world. Woo! So dreamy. Heatwave season. What kind of scar? A scar is a scar. Yeah, it is Heatwave season. I think... How hot is it for you guys right now? I think it's supposed to hit like 30 this week. I think it's supposed to be 30 tomorrow. Isn't that so horrible? Well, it's 30 for you guys. Wow. We're all burning together. I have a weird scar on top of my hand. Had to be a blood brother with my friend as a kid. What is blood brother? Glip glorp, we are from another world. And we are also against Miwa. You're against me. Hitoyo. 29, 15. Get me where that guy is. 50. I don't believe. I don't believe it's 50. Can I be a non-believer? You sound so much better. Thank you. It's I feel bad because of how poopy I sound right now. Like my throat is just very uncomfortable, but you're right. Compared to where I was a week ago, Well, I can speak, which is a good start. It's 82 here. Why are you being quirky and using a different measurement to everyone else? It's supposed to be 37 here this week. Ew. I'm American, Miwa. Yeah? All the other Americans in chat said my measurement. Doesn't it hit 50 for when the bar clips regularly? Does it really? Blue archive. Woo! Not today. Not today. If only there was a beach nearby so you could cool off in the ocean. I wish. Flowers in my hair. 32 here. What should we all do? It's too hot. When does it start to get cool again? Mubarak is a giga chat if you can survive in 50. Holy moly. I don't understand how people do that. Let's have a pool party. Why? A pool party? Do any of you have a pool? Do any of you have a pool, and are you willing to host a Miwa pool party? I don't understand Celsius anymore. Celsius is the easier one to understand because it freezes at 0. Nice, easy to remember visual. 38 next week, 35 by me. Holy moly, I'm praying for you guys. Pool party, but only Miwa can get in. I know, because then everybody else would just watch. That's embarrassing. My parents do. Wow, fancy. Andrew, thank you for the super. I gotta hit the hay. Have another super for your health. You need a super for your health. I hope your treatment goes well. Well, thank you. Sweet dreams. If you have a pool party, can you wear the bikini from the pitch you posted? I think my brain just short-circuited imagining that. Look. Wearing a full one piece would be embarrassing. Never mind that. Mules have to wear micro bikinis too. I really don't want to see that. I do not want to see that actually. I will grill the meat. Have you guys had barbecues yet this year? I haven't. We'll all look like Borat. What is Borat? BRB getting my Borat mankini out of storage. What is Borat? Or Borat? Literally last week. Yummy, yummy. A few. Yummy, yummy. At swim competitions, there were guys with speedos. It was funny. What is funny about that? You find the males' bodies amusing? Why? I'm not much of a barbecue person, but last time my older brother made halloumi and I tried it for the first time. Ooh. That's a movie for a watch along. Maybe July 4th I will go barbecue. Oh yeah, July the 4th is coming. I was trying to think of a July the 4th song, but I don't know any. No, I do. What is the Fall Out Boy song? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean any of it. I just got too lonely. Lonely. Whoa. In between being young and being right. You were my verse at night. You and I were fireworks. I don't know how it goes. Go, white girl, go. You have a way of asking questions in a cold way sometimes. Yeah, I know. I know, but I'm grateful the Miwas are understanding of me as a person. America, frick yeah, is a classic. I don't know that one. Got really good burgers. They come from local farms. Ooh, yummy, yeah. Yummy, yummy, yeah. Local stuff is always the yummiest. How? Because I'm not American. Team America is a great movie. Team America. World Police. Ew! Ew, why are they like Barbie dolls? What is that? Ew, that is creepy. Ew. Wait. Old people? Old people, old people? Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. I need old people's help. Looking at this Team America thing, I was reminded of a film my mum used to like. I remember it came on the TV once and my mum was like super excited. Or was it my dad? I forget. And it was a film like this Team America thing where there were toys. It was like Toy Story, but not animated. Thunderbirds, no. And there was like an alien toy, and there was like an American man toy, small soldiers. Yes, yes, that was it. I've seen that. I wonder if that's the oldest film I've watched. When did it come out? 1998. What? That is not as old as I thought it would be. What? Damn. I thought that would be super old. It only has a 6 rating. What? Mia thinks 1998 isn't old. Well, considering we just watched Dead Poets Society, that's what I was comparing it to. Dead Poets Society is 1989. So yeah, Small Soldiers is like 10 years after that. Mila, can we get a birth year to be considered a G-san? Oji-san isn't about birth year. If that's what you think it's defined by, you are not one. Oji-san is a vibe. It's just who you are. You can be a 22-year-old Oji-san. You can be a 35-year-old Oji-san. You can be a 49-year-old Oji-san. You just have to. Yeah, it's just whatever the vibe you pick. Stop saying the O word. Why? You could be a baby? No. Can old people be little brothers? Yeah, sure, just not mine. Lollies can be hags. Well, yeah, lollibabas exist. I'd rather be an Onisan. That's fine. You can be that. You can be whatever you want in this world. You can be a mom too. Can I be unemployed then? You can definitely be unemployed, however, I don't know if that's what you want. What am I to you, Miwa? Were you not listening? I said you are what you are. To me, you are Miwa. I wanna be Miwa's husband. I promised I wouldn't misbehave. You're provoking me. You're provoking me. Am I sensei then? If you were sensei, you wouldn't be asking, am I sensei? This is the whole point of this conversation. Masugaki Miwa. No. No. I am sweet. Well, I don't even know what that means actually. Yeah, what is that? Can I be the cool older cousin that you like to go shopping with? Older cousin, female. Yeah, but if you're the older cousin that goes shopping with me, that means you would buy me everything. So you can be her if you want. Miwa is back. No, this is pre-recorded. Pre-recorded, pion pion. Let's go shopping, Miwa. I bought some new gym leggings yesterday. That is my thrilling purchase. My thrilling purchase of the year. Yeah. They're pretty fancy ones. I'm excited to... I bought them because, you know, after like a week... What, like a week and a half of not being able to do anything, you're like, holy moly, I really want to move my body. My body is like dying to be moved and I shouldn't exert myself yet. Miss Fancy Pants, they're not like super fancy. Sounds like you were sick. Yeah, I was sick. Well, I still am a little bit. Are they baggy? No, they're leggings. They're leggings. Did you already start going to the gym before or just planning? I used to be really big into the gym a while ago, but I started to get like home gym equipment. I have quite a lot at home, and for a while I really liked it because it's convenient, and you know, you can just like do like a power sprint every now and then, you know, and it feels nice to have that so accessible. But and now that I don't know, I have less and less reasons to go outside, I've decided the gym has to become a reason. Do you like baggy clothes, Miwa? Yeah, but I like tight clothes as well, but I like baggy, comfy stuff. Yeah, I'm a liker of all types, I guess. I think there's a time and a place for everything. Walking is enough, to be honest, and a few home movements. Oh yeah, I'm definitely still... I'm not interested in like weights or anything, but you know, I'm a vtuber. I don't have many reasons to leave my house, so gotta find them where I can. Is the trampoline considered a gym equipment? Yeah. It's called rebounding. The commissioned art you posted a few days ago was really cute. Thank you! Yeah, that was my thank you piece for... It was a little bit late, but I'll pull it up on the screen. I got... I commissioned this at the end of the donathon as a little way to say thank you to you guys. Just maybe a nice little commemorative piece. Where is it? And I was so happy so many of you liked it, because I really love it too. I think it's super cute. And I saw a lot of you have it as your like phone case and not phone case, background and stuff. It's me and you. I did ask them to make the man featureless, but they gave him dark hair, so I'm sorry if you do not have dark hair. I did ask for a fully featureless individual though. Are you fashion? What does that mean? Do I like fashion? Yes, I love fashion. How much are gyms over there on average? Sorry, I'm a bit behind on the chat. On average, maybe like $35 for like a budget one. You know, like a super bare basic one. I've been a bit more into oversized shirts these days. Yeah, oversized shirts are always super nice. Baggy tie swapping between is nice. Yeah. I enjoy trying to be fashiony even though I suck. No, don't be mean to yourself. Ultimately, it's about whatever makes you feel good, right? I need updates on Mezcal ASMR. We spoke about it last night, actually. She's still deciding what she wants to do. She's very nervous. She's got a rough theme. But yeah, we are. I'm slowly chipping away at the goals. Don't worry. I enjoy every single commission I got out of the donathon. Yippee! It was super good. Sorry, I'm so far. I'm only 2 minutes behind, but yeah. That one is sweet. Real Miwa size. I feel like I look a bit big here, but it's okay. Ba, 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 ba. Dog hair gang is thankful. Yeah, luckily I guess dog hair is more common than not. If a shirt fits me, it's too small. The fluffy ear is too cute. Yeah, I love the fluffy ear. A Miwa could remove all the fatigue from my body. Or maybe it will make you more tired. What will Mezcal's Oshi Mark be? Mezcal's not interested in becoming a VTuber. I am sorry to report. I wish she was, but she's not. Have you been having good watch of anything while you were sick, or were you just useless? Mostly useless. I'd say 90% fully useless, 10% free rent. I haven't finished it yet, though. I'm over halfway. I just assumed you were standing on a chair in that picture. That's cute. Yeah, I'm on a little stool. Doesn't mean she can't have an Oshi Mark. I don't think Mezcal would want an Oshi Mark. She told me she likes being a side character. If she doesn't want an Oshi Mark, what would her cutie mark be? Mezcal doesn't like My Little Pony. I wish. I love My Little Pony. Did any of you ever play the My Little Pony iPad game? That was always my favorite when I was a baby. And then it had the Equestria Girls update, and that was the best update it had. And then they had a little rhythm game, and it was like, oh, we're Equestria Girls. Little bunny for you. Wow, wow. You look pickupable. Yeah. ASMR with Miwa in one ear, Mezcal in the other. She wouldn't ever want to do that. During the whole Bernie phase in early 2013, all my brothers got into My Little Pony and watched the whole show together. Cute! I never played games, but I watched up to season 4. I love My Little Pony. My Little Pony, so cute. I loved it a lot. I like the Minecraft minigame. Such fun memories. I didn't know you guys were into My Little Pony. We were bonding. I had a My Little Pony obsessed friend who was weird. Why was it weird? Kuroko, thank you for the sub. Yeah. Hi Miwa. Hi Sheena. Hello. Because he wanted to not safe for work, roll up. Ow. Time for a real question. Who is best pony? I like Fluttershy. Fluttershy is always my favorite. And my friends joke that I'm Fluttershy, so it makes me happy. Having 4 younger siblings, I ended up watching decades of shows for kids. I feel that. I feel well versed in kids' TV shows. Fluttershy's little square. So cute. And her design is the best. I liked Rainbow Dash for a little bit. I had a My Little Pony phase. My girlfriend at the time even bought me a My Little Pony themed blanket. Cute. Wow, so many bronies. So many Miwa bronies. Biku biku. Biku biku. Oh, guys, I missed you so much. I just want to, like, grab you all and give you a big hug, but at the same time, I'm still very feverish, so I feel very weak. So I don't think I actually have the energy to do that. Big hug. Have you ever drawn a cutie mark for Miwa? I haven't, but that would be cute. Did you guys see my logo? I was I was trying to save my logo, but you know, I've been sick for so long. I was just sad that I couldn't post anything. Rasu, thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. I was just sad that I couldn't post anything, so then I decided to show you my logo. And I love my logo so much. I'll pull it up on screen. Isn't it so beautiful? Yeah, I've been trying to save it for my re-debut, but it's actually just so beautiful I had to share it. I kept it to myself for a little bit. But it's so beautiful. I love it. It's so... I couldn't have imagined a better logo. It's so cute. Miwa is a pony, but she's a Pegasus. But instead of wings, she flies with big floppers. No. Miwa keeping a secret impossible challenge. I know! I'm so bad for it. The cloud chilling behind from the M. Yes, it's so cute. And then the eye is a little carrot. What are the Japanese letters saying? This is gonna blow your mind. It says Miwa. How could I have gotten away with hiding this secret message? Holy frick, I hope nobody works it out. I hope nobody works out that it says Miwa. I love the hiragana for me. It's very pretty. It's like a little cupid. Hashtag mind blown. Maybe it says pian pian. But then they would be the same. It's a frilly hate. That's true. Secrets don't stand a chance against Miwa. I know. I can't keep any secrets from you guys. Because I get so excited that I just want to tell you everything instantly. I do have to go take some medicine though. So I will be right back. I'm also gonna have a little drink and a little stretch. But I'll only be a minute or two. BRB. Oh, good job the music stopped if it was that song. Cry, thank you for the $1. What have you guys been chatting about? Miwa is like a jerk and I was having withdrawals. Well, now you may feast upon me. Were you having Miwa withdrawals? Dude, I was lonely as hell. I'm so serious, I cannot express to you how awful my week was. It was miserable. It was so miserable. And I kept... My mind was racing for, like, ways I could hang out with you. Like, you know, I was like, oh, well, I can't speak, so what if I do, like, no speaking ASMR? And then I was like, Miwa, you are coughing your guts up every few seconds. That would... You are coughing and super congested. That would be so bad. And then I was like, well, what if I do a TTS stream? Or what if I do a silent stream and I just hang out, and even though we won't be able to speak, I will still be there. Like, honestly, my mind was racing. But I'm free now. Coexisting stream. Yeah. Even though the TTS stream had a heavier tone, it was nice to just talk for a bit. Yeah, that was nice. The TTS stream, if you don't know, I did a members only TTS stream whilst I was sick. And it was members only because, you know, I was still coughing and it wasn't like a good stream. It was a bad stream, you know, like I didn't want to present myself like that publicly. I didn't want everyone to see me like that. But the TTS had a really big delay. Missed opportunity to do a taking care of your sick and motor ASMR. See, that's what I didn't want people to end up saying, because it really wasn't a missed opportunity. I was so unbelievably sick, like I couldn't do anything like that. It wasn't a cute, like, ooh, look after me. It was, I'm coughing so much, I'm basically throwing up, and I cannot speak, and I cannot move, and I'm in so much pain. So, yeah, there was no room for anything like that. I wish it was a mild enough sickness to have made something like that. Good to see you can speak again. Yes, I feel so free. I have a voice. I have a voice. I can speak. I can speak. Now you're back, the world feels right again. Yeah, it feels so good to be back, and I'm so happy you guys care about me, and I'm so happy that you guys came to see me after all this time. I can't even tell you're sick. You always have the voice of an angel. Ooh. Blush, blush. That was me when I got COVID for the first time. My back was killing me and I could barely see with my eyes burning. Ooh. That's rough. Yeah, luckily my eyes have been pretty fine. But that sucks. You speak like it's been a year. Hey, to a VTuber, a week is a year. I'm not someone who likes taking breaks. Being away from you guys is boring. Hustle mind. But it's not even hustle, it's more just like you guys are my world, you know? I don't have like a friend group or, you know, a family. I've got you guys, and it's how I want to spend my time. That sounds awful. Sorry you had to endure that. Yeah, I also feel sorry for myself. I would not wish it upon anyone. Look after your throats, guys. I pray you guys never experience it. You are our sun. I definitely feel like I could be the sun right now with how feverish I am. It doesn't feel parasocial because you're so personally involved with this. I think parasocial has become a bit too much of a buzzword in VTubing. I think there are very legitimate cases of being parasocial, but a VTuber caring for their audience is not parasocial. Like, I speak to you guys for hours and hours every day. Of course, I care about you, and of course, I know things about you, and of course, I want to spend time with you. That is, you know, some people would demonize that, but I think it's just become a watered down buzzword. Parasocial has been overused and misused for years now, yeah. Although there are very legitimate cases, I think we're good. If your message doesn't get read, that's parasocial. Well, you can be parasocial with smaller streamers. Size doesn't have too much to do with it. I like the little bear in the background with the star. He must be very powerful. Yeah, there's a few like few cute animals in my background. There's one here. Well, there's one on both of my ears here. There's these two pictures. There's a little tick, a little bunny. And there's like another bunny picture there. Yeah, there's a lot. Meow, meow. I like the little plushies on the shelf above the bed. Yeah, this background is very cute. I like the nighttime version. It's not a custom one though. It's not a custom one, but I did notice that Hoshikawa also was using this background. It made me happy. We're matchy. Maybe she doesn't use it anymore, but she did for a bit at least. I always thought it was. Nope. I want to sleep in that beanbag. Beanbags are cozy. I like the water windows in your room. Is your room the ocean? Because I love anything to do with big clouds. I cannot say. I'm in the clouds somehow. somehow. I wish I had been back at home. I want to sit on it and read manga. Yeah, I've been reading a lot in the past 2 days. Ever since the pain started to clear up a little bit, I read a little bit. And I keep getting TikToks about reading nooks. You know, like when people have a little corner in their house that they make into a nice reading nook with like a day bed, and oh, it looks so cozy. Miwa, nani. I've killed 3 mangas lately. Which ones? The live windows or portal windows? Yeah. True. I will have a new background soon. Pray God. Those look so good. I'm moving in a month and I want to find a place I can make something like that. Wow, that would be the best. I wish I could do something like that. Yeah, I love a cozy non-bed location, like a day bed. I watched an anime, but I think you would not like it. What anime is it? Tell me. There's only one way to find out. Toho Sangatsusei, Oriental Sacred Place. I'm not Lolita Complex, and the hen reader one. Which hen reader one, Sissy? Sissy Baker. The Saga of Tanya the Evil. I don't think I've heard of this. Oh, I have heard of this. Yeah, it looks very dark. Are you liking it? It's good? Yeah, I don't really like military stuff. There's a Henry the manga. Yes, there is. I'll miss the ocean windows. I always imagine a room that has windows looking into an endless night sky space. Yeah, the nighttime. I think... Yeah, I know I've accidentally deleted them. Oh no, it's here. Look, the nighttime one is pretty relaxing. I enter my lifetime. Yeah, I like the nighttime when you can see the moon. It's rather harsh military stuff. Yeah, I've never cared too much for that military aesthetic. Not that I'm against it, I just, you know, I've never had a personal interest. I remember when I was asking for suggestions for a new outfit, a few people were like, oh, OMG, Miwa military commander. And I was like, well, that's like the least me thing ever. What? I will not be a military commander. And shooting stars, yes. You're in the void for a sec there. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't load very fast. Oh wow. Oh wow. The gap maybe would be high. It could be fun for a random RPs just because of a juxtaposition. Oh yeah. I think the aesthetic can be nice. Like Hina style. But maybe not as a permanent thing. Miwa, I saw some shooting stars last night. Really? I'm so jealous. I want to see a shooting star. I can only think of Naru now every time someone mentions Gap Moe. Miwa, how is your health? I was gonna say it's good. It's not good. It's better. It's better than it was. Thank you for asking. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you for checking in on me. I've been spending more time outside in the garden. Wow, good job. And it's nice and cool at night and I can just watch the stars. Wow. That must be so nice. You must live somewhere where the sky is really clear then. If you can see the stars. I don't know if I would be able to. Bless you for the hiccups. Thank you, thank you. You are blessed. I need to hang out in my garden more. I only got out to water. Why you water the garden? That's so cute. I have some flowers inside the house that I look after. I currently have some lilies. I have some white and pink lilies. And I have another vase of sunflowers, which make me very happy. It's not super clear, but I can see the brightest ones. Wow, that's so nice. I've got to go now. I need to sleep soon. Bye-bye. Good night, sweet dreams. Thank you for coming. My peach tree fell over and its trunk split. No! My poor baby. I hope it can heal. I grow tomato and green pepper in my backyard. Isn't it so crazy? This is gonna sound very chronically online, but do you know? Planting vegetables and fishing, in my mind, they're both video game activities. Like, you can actually plant a seed, and in a few months, it will grow into a carrot. Isn't that so crazy? How does it do that? And then, like, with fishing, you can actually just go fish and then you will catch a fish. Just like in the video games. And it kind of blows my mind. I don't know if that sounds silly or if maybe anyone understands. It's like, whoa, you can do that in real life. It's like surprise you leave on the ground for later. I grew hollyhocks from seeds. What are hollyhocks? And they're taller than me now. Oh, those things. Hollyhock average height. Now I'm gonna work out if you're tiny. The average height is 6 to 8 feet. And they're taller than you. Tja. What exactly? You must be so tiny. Oh, because you first saw it in video games. No. I did not see it for the first time in video games. The last time I fished was with my best friend almost 10 years ago. I've never been fishing. I think it would make me sad, so I don't know if I would ever do it. I'd find it creepy. Have you ever gone fishing alright? Oop. Yeah, I've never been fishing. Bro isn't even 12 feet tall. What do you mean 8 foot is taller than you? Fishing scares me. What if I fall in the water? Can you not swim? Miwa has told us that she's feeling better, however, her case of hiccups is still fatal. Not fatal! It won't kill me. Taking the fish off the hook is a deal breaker for me. Yeah, like I wouldn't want to see it or touch it like that. Seeing a hook lodged into the fish is kind of brutal. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that. I wish I could do harmless fishing. Maybe I should just play more video games. The only scary part is getting the hook caught in your skin. Ew! Well, I'm one of those people who always used to stick like the needle through their skin. Do you know when you were sewing in school? I'd always stick it through like the first layer of my skin. Maybe it's similar to that. But I think it would freak me out now. I've become a weakling over time. I've never thought of the fact that I've caught hundreds of thousands of game fish and never caught a real one in real life. Same with planting. I bet you've never planted a vegetable in real life. Miwa needs a training arc. No. I forgot that was a thing. Forbidden memory. I uncovered for you. Became baby as she aged. Yeah, I do really think that. I think I've become more baby as I've aged because, you know, when I was younger, I kind of had to grow up fast because I was going through bad things. So I had to stick up for myself and become a little bit hardened, I would say. But now I have a safe space with you guys and I can explore being a weak girl. Sorry, I'm a bit behind in chat. I'm scrolling. Scroll. You've become extra delicate from sick and it's kind of cute. Is it wrong to think? No, it's necessary to think because I feel bad for myself. Veggies I've planted, I've also chopped trees. What? You've chopped trees? You're like Kylie. You're like Kylie in real life. Chopping a tree is cool. I've never done that, obviously. I feel like I wouldn't be strong enough. Don't you have to be super strong for it? I chopped some logs in Red Dead Redemption 2. Hello, Miwa. Glad midsummer. I came to this candy country to celebrate it. No problem. Happy midsummer. Hard-boiled bunny. Yeah. Oh my god. Cool guy. That's like the third memory Miwa has unlocked for me. I'm a master at unlocking memories. I was also chopping trees as my first job here in the USA. Really? That's such a cool job. It's one of those jobs where you like forget it's a thing and then you're like, oh yeah, somebody has to do it. Yeah. I've chopped trees, fished, hunted. No rabbits, I hope. Planted veggies, fruits, and trees. Sugoi. My grandparents lived on a farm, so they planted a lot. I chopped trees in Minecraft. Yeah, but did you have the plugin that knocked the whole tree down? Have you not tried rabbit before? No, I have not. I don't know if I would want to either. I don't know if I would want to. I don't think I've tried it. Come here then. Bite my luck. Trash plugin. Whatever, loser. Fish is the tastiest. I only like some fish. Some fish is yummy. Don't eat bunny chicken good enough. I have such a love-hate relationship with chicken. Some days chicken is just like the worst thing ever to me. So sleepy. Oh wait. I just realized when I went to pee earlier, I forgot to take my medicine. Whoopsie. Whoopsie, whoopsie. I have now. I brought it, but I didn't have it. I grew up with goose, chicken, and bunnies. In fact, my grandpa had over 100 bunnies and traded them for other stuff. Wow! It's like the olden days. Trading is so cool. You're taking jokes on stream. Don't say that. Miwa is a good girl. Cockly. I remember once I tweeted about a CBD infused drink, and then a few people commented like very serious comments about like doing drugs is cringe and how bad it is. And I was like, it's actually not. It's actually not. Well, it's actually fully legal and it's not it's not what you think it is at all. So sniffly, so cute. I was definitely more discomfort than cute, I would say. Zoomers on social media can be pretty Puritan at times. Puritan? Don't tell me what to do, Miwa said as she took another drag from her cigarette. Miwa is very anti-tobacco, so I would never do that. I think smoking is cringe. Smoking is bad. That's why you gotta hit the vape instead. That's even more cringe. Smoking is disgusting. Yeah, I agree. I encourage everyone who smokes to stop, please. Please, please. Do you have a custom halo design for Miwa? No. No, I don't. Smoking rate drops to 0. Yippee! But how will I aura farm? Smoking is not aura farming. Gee, thank you for the 6-month PS. Glad to see you're doing better. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad I'm doing better also. Vaping is a good alternative for a cigarette smoker, but if you're not, don't do it. Yeah, it's only good to wean yourself off. It is, in fact, in some countries. No matter what country I'm in, I will never find it cool. I will find it yucky. May more people be set free. Even if it is seen as cool, I think it's very sad and silly when people chase after what they think other people think is cool, you know? I think life is all about finding what makes you happy and chasing that. Mia prefers Zines. I don't know what that is. What if smoking makes me happy? Or I don't care to answer stupid cringe lord comments. My uncle was a heavy smoker for a while. He did vaping to try to quit, but ended up doing more nicotine that way. Died before anything smoking related got to him. Yeah, I've heard people say it's like the hardest thing to quit. Nicotine, that is. That's why you should never even start meals. Never ever. Good to see you back. Thank you. It's made me so happy so many people are welcoming me back. I'll smoke when I'm 85 and on my way out. You do you, I guess. It feels nice to have Miwa back. Yes, it feels good to be back. Before stream today, I watched a video about, do you know the Animal Kingdom Disney in you know, in Orlando, the Animal Kingdom, they have a ride called Expedition Everest. And it's a roller coaster themed around Everest. I watched a video on it. It was very cool. And I want to show you a graph. I didn't know this, but I learned this. Too bad the Yeti's broken forever. I know! Because he... broke the concrete. Where is this graph? No, I need this. I need a diagram. Hey, I have to watch the video then. I was up at the top of the roller coaster a few years back. No, you didn't. And I'm gonna show you why. Okay, screenshot incoming. Hello. And I learned this about roller coasters, so I have to tell you. Save image as. Okay. Choto. Okay, look at this image. Wow, so HD. Isn't this so interesting? Basically, each part of the track is... each part that is a different color is called a different block. And I didn't know roller coasters worked like this. Maybe you already know that and it's not interesting, but only one card can be on one block, and that's how roller coasters are designed. So at the end of a block there's always like breaks and like emergency stops and stuff. I thought that was very cool. And this roller coaster was designed to have 4 carts on it simultaneously, but they added in a new block, which meant they could have 5 on it. Isn't that so cool? I think it's so cool. That how they can run it so seamlessly. I love this ride, by the way. If you've ever been on it, oh, it's one of my favorites. It's very spooky, yeah. It's spooky. Oh, maybe we can watch a POV of it. POV Everest Expedition. Yeah! Holy moly. Oh, it's only 4 minutes. What? 4 minutes? That's rubbish. Oh, but I want to watch it now. Quick, let's ride it. Come on. Come on. Window capture. Expedition Everest. It's only 4 minutes, but I want to watch it. You're too short. I'll sit on you. It's okay. I hope they show the queue. That would be epic. Oh, wait, my tab is muted. Ah, it's so loud. Okay, okay. Let's go! Wow, wow. Wow, this is my childhood, guys. We're so excited. I wish they showed the queue. The queue is so cool. Wow, wow. Woo! Do you guys scream when you're on roller coasters? I'm a big screamer. I scream a lot. It feels so nice. I hate it when OMG and then fun fact, wait. Look to the left here. You may be thinking, oh, there are stairs with no rails. And then I would tell you, you're wrong. Look closer. There is a retractable rail. And the rail comes up automatically, but can only be put down manually. Isn't that so cool? And it was to not break immersion from the view over here. Sugoi. I have a big fear of animatronics though. But I didn't have a fear when I was back when I would visit. Wait, sorry. Go back. Look at this image. I love when lighting... Sorry, this is so boring. I love when lighting has warm tones and cool tones in the same image. Like, look how bright that yellow is, and then right next to it, there's such a cold blue. I love when shadows catch that. So pretty. Okay, into the mountain we go. Oh my gosh! Oh, where is it? Uh-oh, the railing is broken, and now behind us the track switches. So cool. And sorry, new fact. And you see how we paused here for a while? This is actually because this is one of the block points. So if there are too many carts going around at once, this cart here can pause up here for extra long. So that's why the pause seems a little bit unnatural. Okay, sorry. Because it's one of the blocks. Isn't that so cool? I didn't know roller coasters worked like that. And you can see the view. Wow, so good. I want to go on a roller coaster. The screams are so goofy. The Yeti, no! So scary. This is also another block point, so you can pause here for a bit. Oh, see, it looks like they did. She tore the tracks. And then the Yeti animatronic is next. It's so scary. I hate it. I hate imagining something that can move and is so furry and I don't like it. And it's just lurking in the dark. But you can't even see it! What the hell? You can't even see it. Wait, maybe you can move frame by frame. You can't even see the Yeti. Ew, that makes it worse. That makes it worse. Wow, that was so sugoi. That was so sugoi. It's like we wrote it together. Oh, I want to go. And see, here is another block. You see the brakes. So cool. Did you get a rush? Yeah, I got chills. I have full body chills. And another very sad thing about this ride, not only does the animatronic not work anymore, you see the carts everybody are in, they're supposed to be like steam trains, and when they set off, they're supposed to let out loads of steam from the back, but look, they don't do it anymore. Look, it just sets off. So sad. But it could. Actually. Actually, it's not about budget cuts. Actually, Disney World is one of the only parks in the whole world that stays open 365 days a year. So the only time they have to do maintenance is overnight, which means a lot of it goes kind of neglected, and it means a lot of things kind of age fast. Whereas other parks will close down rides for months if they have to. Disney never really do that. At least Disney World. I don't know about the other one. Me, I have to think about how many days are in a year. Yeah, and what about it? Do you think it's reckless to not do proper maintenance? Well, it's not doing proper maintenance if it's just aesthetic stuff. Whether steam comes out or doesn't, it's not a safety concern. I want to ride more rides. What else can we ride? Ah, please don't copyright me. Maybe most popular. Splash Mountain. I don't know if this channel has many. Show you Disney POV. Ride. They're all so short. The rides are like 3 minutes. Why are they so bad? Yeah, I went for the first time a few years ago and I was kind of surprised at how dusty the rides were. I guess also the weather maybe, isn't it like dry there? Rides aren't really long. I love rides. I wanna go. What if we watch OMG, what if we watch Jurassic Park? Oh my gosh, yeah, let's watch POV Jurassic Park ride. This is so lame. River Adventure. Okay. Yes, let's watch River Adventure. They're not there to entertain, they're there to make money. Not true. Not true, you grumpy old man. Rides are there for fun times. I forgot all the rides I went to on Disney World. Well, this is Universal Studios, actually. Oh, that's so loud. Whoa, spoiler. Come on, take us inside. I've been on this ride in Roblox. I've been on it in real life also, sorry. I should have started with that one. I've been on it many times. Wait, it's so quiet. Can I turn it up a little bit? OMG. We're on River Adventure. I've never watched the Jurassic Park movies.
The ever-flowing river.
Can you hear the sound? Is it a good volume?
The river flowed through a newborn world, and giants walked the earth. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Is this better? Wow! Wow! Well, that dinosaur looks janky as hell.
The ultrasaurs in this lagoon are among the largest creatures ever to walk the earth.
Ew! Ew, it's coming near me.
Giants pose no threat to us.
And I remember there's some evil ones that squirt water at me. My mother got so scared she clung to her randomly. That's so cute. The babies. Wow. Didn't they make another movie recently? I could be wrong, but I think it's the new Jurassic Park film that is under fire for using AI. Wow! Look, it's a dinosaur. I wish the lighting was better. Oh, there's another one. He's a big boy.
For these magnificent animals.
Well, he was swimming. Ew, the thought of animatronics underwater is so scary. It actually makes you feel sick. Holy moly. That one was angry.
These enormous beasts, like
Jurassic Park Animal Control. It looks like the Hadrosaurus has knocked your boat off course. You are entering the raptor containment area.
The raptor containment area. This is so scary. I feel like I would actually be super stressed. Look at how bad this is. Look at how poofy that looks. Wow. OMG. Those who know, know. They didn't even catch the jump scare. This is so stressful. Oni-chan will hold you if you're scared, Mia. If Oni-chan is holding me, that means he is scared. Pathetic. Where are we going? Imagine waking guard duty and night walking through here. Ew! No. I'm actually stressed out. This is too stressful. What is that noise? Oh, that one was squirting. Someone should make a video game about night watching animatronics. Someone write that down. Oh my goodness. Wow, すごい. No, we're all well now. There was one ride, I forgot what it's called, but there was one ride that actually terrified me. It was an Animal Kingdom and it was like a dinosaur one. Why? I have puppy ears now. Why? Dinosaur ride. It's 13 minutes apparently. Oh wait, no, there's one that's 8 minutes. Okay, we'll see if this is actually scary because this ride used to really scare me, I think. Oh, but it's all in the dark, so it's not gonna look good. Wait, so I'll skip through the queue a little bit. Wow! Have you seen this movie, Miwa? I didn't even know this was a movie. Should I turn the mute volume off so we can watch it? Do you want to watch the queue or not? I don't know if this will get copyrighted. Oh, it's a long video, so... Okay. They're on the wide. Oh, sorry, I skipped it. Wait, no, he skipped it. But the concept of this one is that you like teleport back in time or something. Back to when dinosaurs were alive, and then you have to get something. But then the meteor is coming and you have to get out and it's super stressful.
What are you tracking?
And everything's dark and then there's like these massive dinosaurs that are super scary. I remember, I think I cried on this ride. I think this was the only ride I cried on because it was so stressful.
Time to get serious.
And look, it's all dark and scary.
Now. Hang on.
And then the meteor's coming.
I'm tracking a big dino on the scope. Could be ours. Computer, full stop.
I can't even see anything.
Identify. Definitely not our dino. Go, go.
That's not our dino.
Another big guy coming up. Computer. Slow and identify.
I love the dinosaurs with the long necks. They're so cute.
Dino by At least this one's a vegetarian.
There. Burped on me.
Asteroid impact in 90 seconds.
Yeah, see the asteroid. This is so stressful.
Incoming!
You just can't see anything.
60 seconds.
We can't stop now. Keep going, keep going.
Compsognathus.
Computer, what's happening?
Lost.
And you're just in the dark and hearing these scary noises. And being jump scared by animatronics.
Evasive maneuver. Left, right.
Like, what are we even looking at?
That's close. Computer, now what?
Carnotaurus.
Abort
So
mission.
scary.
Abort!
Iguanodon.
We're getting it! Get them out now!
Cute.
Asteroid impact.
Brace yourself! This is it!
Yeah, come on, that is so stressful.
Make it!
Mission accomplished.
That is so horribly.
You would, and guess who made
And
it
then
with you?
the stupid happy music.
Thanks for everything.
Well, did we do it or did we not? I don't know. Yeah, the stupid like upbeat music. Wow, I love theme parks. I wanna go. Sorry, that was my selfish endeavor into my childhood. I don't know. I've been getting loads of like theme park videos, like urban exploration and you know, like abandoned projects or things like that. Flashing red lights on a ride isn't fair because real emergencies use red lights. Yeah, and I don't know if any of you have ever been on the Animal Kingdom safari, but on the safari ride, I think there's a whole narrative that like something goes wrong and you're like stuck out there or something. And I remember I was so young and I thought it was real. Like I thought our truck or whatever was actually malfunctioning, and it really scared me. But now looking back, of course, it's all fiction. But that was very stressful. It was very stressful for me. I'm too weak. I remember the last one was called Countdown to Extinction. Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe. I think that sounds right. I just remember it as the dinosaur one. It gets you cotton candy, yeah. No, it didn't, because my parents would never buy any food in the parks. Because it was expensive. Oh, we did lunch, but we'd only have like chicken nuggets and chips. A ride operator tricked me when I was 8 and said he couldn't turn it off and gave me a few extra minutes spinning into oblivion. That's kind of cute though. They're always so expensive. I've never been when I'm old enough to like understand prices, so I'm not sure. Disney churros hit different. I want to go to Disney. It's not fair. I want to go. I can't leave the house or open my blinds when emergency vehicles go by or at Christmas. Also can't drive because of the headlights. Oh, because of the flashing. Oh, that's awful. I think you have to get the food. Vending machines are another story. $8 bottles of water. I remember one year, because we were a family of 6, you know, so these holidays are expensive. We would always have to share bottles if we were around the park, you know, because we were all kids. But my brothers were younger than me, so they were always like gross and snotty. So sharing with them is like actually gross, you know, because they would like slobber all over the bottle and stuff. And I remember one year I was sick. I had like a cold or something. So I got to have my own bottle. Yeah. Online it says it costs 200 to 300 a day to eat for a family of 4. Hi Miwa, I just wanted to say your ASMR helps me get through work and I hope you have a great stream today. I'll be continuing listening while I work. Wow, thank you. That's very sweet. I'm happy to hear I can help. It's been so long since I've done ASMR now. Well, actually on my end it's been 2 days, but you haven't heard me do it. Meow, 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 meow. Wow, seeing everyone go to off-kai. I wish I was cool and extroverted. The food over there is mad tasty. I wouldn't know. I remember I had funnel cake there. If you say I'm not a fish, it would be fix your hiccups. Why do you want to fix my hiccups? You don't like them? You don't like my hiccups? Is there something wrong with them? Well, I'll just mute whenever I hiccup then, I guess. Can't fix what is not broken. My broken esophagus. It's so over. Revives you. You're already sick. I'm feeling okay. I'm really glad that I'm feeling okay as the stream goes on. I'm feeling very relieved. I've definitely lost my stream stamina though. As you can tell, I'm already feeling sleepy. It's not good. Not a good sign. Rusty Miwa, I am rusty. I've really gotta get back to it, I suppose. Sleepy Miwa. I also didn't sleep much last night. I was super nervous to come back to stream today. I think I was like nervous, but I was also super excited. You know, like the day before a big event, you're like, ah! The day before a big event and you can't sleep. That's very much how I felt. Do you feel like we bite? No, I'm just a nervous person. I was nervous that I wouldn't be able to speak or I wouldn't sleep much, which was the case. Nom nom nom. I don't know what to eat today. I tried to stay up and immediately fell asleep, resting my eyes. You're sleepy, need to rest. Nervous about making people happy. Not about that, but more just like I miss you guys and I want to make sure I can communicate and speak, you know, out loud. Would you like some of the steak I'm making? I don't like steak, I'm sorry. The moment I woke up, you started streaming. Yippee! My stream was made for you. I think before the end of the week, I will probably do a member stream. Maybe even tonight, I'm not sure, I'll see. But I definitely want to get a member stream and I haven't done a proper one in so long. Where I game and I actually speak. Hope you're feeling better, thank you. I was just about to wrap up stream. I'm feeling very a bit worn down all of a sudden. Your voice already seems to be different from the start. Well, yeah, my throat is still very weak and sore, so I'm gonna sound pretty rough for a while, I think. maybe another 2 weeks probably. I'll be a bit inconsistent, but it made me so happy to hang out with you guys today. I'm sorry it wasn't for too long, but at the same time, these have been the best 3 hours I've had in so long. It felt so good to speak to you guys again. Yeah, I'm very happy and thank you for waiting for me whilst I was sick. I'm very appreciative that you guys care so much, thank you. And I really hope you've looked after yourself in this time. I don't know if I'll see you before the end of the week, like I said, gorilla streams, but yes. Please take care, I will go rest up. Thank you for caring about me, I'm eternally grateful. Bye bye. Mwah.